Hello. All right, it's back for AIL time, and we're going to be on lesson 69 today. Now, today we're learning about the same stuff it's been all week long. Just reminders for your test that's coming up on Friday. Learning about glossaries again. And what are glossaries? They are like little mini dictionaries. That is correct. Little mini dictionaries. They tell us what words mean and are only in our book, but specific hard words that we need to know so we can follow along in the book and be more and knowledgeable in what we're trying to learn. So classes are important, and they're only in like really big books, usually like encyclopedias or in learning books. Not normally are they found in regular reading books unless you find a word like Harry Potter might have a glossary if it has like some unique things that the author wants you to know what those words are without explaining them to you, then you might find them there. But otherwise, they're just meant to show the definition of what something means in the book. All right, we're gonna go ahead and start there. I'm gonna turn my camera over like I always do. Maybe I will. There we go. Okay, so it's not the glossary. My glossary looks like it's going to be about sharks this time. And I know this because it has cartilage and cold-blooded and feeding frenzy. It's a hard word to say. Plankton, predator, and prey. So going down to what my words are, or my sentences are, I'm going to try and find the answers for. Okay, so number one says, a shark is a blank because it hunts other animals. It hunts other animals. It is a what? It is a cartilage? A strata spectral? No, we know it's not. We don't have to read the whole thing. Cold-blooded, having blood that changes temperature. No, I don't think that's why it hunts other animals. A feeding frenzy, violent, uncontrolled eating. A shark is a feeding frenzy. I don't think that works either. A shark is a plankton, very, very small animals or plants or animals that live in the water. Nope. Predator, an animal that hunts other animals. A shark is a predator. Ooh, a shark is a predator. Great job. So we're going to do Predator. Predator. Great job. I'm going to actually let you do the rest on your own. I'm going to go through and read these, and I want you to find the answers. Okay, so number two says sharks get into a blank if there's blood in the water. So I'm gonna cross out predator. Sharks get into a cartilage, a strong, flexible material. Sharks get into a cold-blooded, having blood that changes temperature as the environment changes. Sharks get into a feeding frenzy, a violent, uncontrolled eating. Sharks get into a feeding frenzy when there is blood in the water. Or plankton, very, very small plants or animals that live in the water. Whale, sharks feed on plankton. Or the animal prey, the animals hunted by a predator. Seals and dolphins are prey of sharks. The answer is going to be feeding frenzy. Great job. So number two, we're going to write feeding frenzy. Feeding frenzy. Number three, kind of a weird, I connected that N and that Z a little too closely. Number three, a shark skeleton is not bone, it's what? It is cartilage, a strong, flexible material that forms the skeleton of a shark. Ooh. Cold-blooded, having blood that changes temperature as the environment changes temperature. Snakes and sharks are cold-blooded. No, it's not feeding frenzy. We just did that one. Plankton, very, very small plants or animals that live in the water. Or prey, the animals hunted by a predator. Seals and dolphins are the prey of sharks. The answer for the shark skeleton is not bone. It is cartilage. Good job. Cartilage. Cartilage. And number four, the largest shark, the whale shark, eats the smallest food. What is the smallest food that we learned about? Anyone remember? We have two left, cold-blooded, plankton, or prey. The answer is going to be plankton. So we're going to write plankton. That is P-L-A-N-K-T-O-N. Plankton. Plankton. And the last one, a shark's great sense of smell helps it find its what? Its cold-blooded or its prey? Helps it find its prey. Great job. This is a different kind of prey than you would think if you prayed with somebody. So it's just pray. All right, moving on to our putting it in order. I want you to do this part all by yourself. Go ahead and pause the video and go through it and put your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, edit it, and then come back when you're finished. All right, great job. So we know that when we've read the sentence that when bees swarm, the old queen leaves her nest with thousands of the workers. So we know that's number one. Our paragraph is going to be about bees. So what's going to come number 2? It's going to be our first sentence. Great job, our first. So that's number 2. Then comes our next sentence, right? It goes first, next, then finally. So first, next. First, the swarm settles in a tree. Next, scout bees look for a good place for a new nest. Then the swarm flies to their new home. Finally, the old queen starts laying eggs again. And that is going to be 5. That's easy peasy. All right. All right, today I'm not going to give you any hints. This is our lesson before our test. Actually, we're gonna do one more lesson. This is gonna be right before our test though, but I want you to go ahead and do it all on your own. Pause the video. I hope you paused it. Okay, we're gonna go through it quickly again and find out all the errors that are in the story. So number 1, first is doctor. Doctor should be underlined because it should be capitalized. And then there should be a period for doctor because it's an abbreviation. Dr. Russell should be capitalized. Dr. Russell Sams, I'm assuming that's his last name, and that was kind of weird, but Sams his last name, was called to Memorial Hospital. Memorial Hospital is the name of the hospital, so we're going to capitalize it, Memorial Hospital. Early one morning, he quickly drove to the hospital. Period. Miss Gomez, Miss Gomez, Mrs. should be capitalized, and there should be a period, and then capitalized G for Gomez, right? Mrs. Gomez, so Mrs. capitalized, period after Mrs. because it's the abbreviation, and capitalized Gomez is having her baby. We're definitely going to show strong feeling for that. So we're going to put an exclamation point, and then we're going to put quotation marks. Is having her baby. My fault. I should keep reading. See how much we can mess this up? This is my fault too. Oh, where you go? I messed it up. Ha 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 ha. Baby here. This shouldn't be here. Pretend that didn't happen. My fault. So exclamation point, and then I have quotation marks. Having her baby, exclaimed the nurse. Now I'm going to put a period after nurse because it is over. Mrs. It's capitalized, right? They fixed it, but they didn't put a period. Mrs. Gomez had a baby boy. And I'm going to say that we are going to you can put a comma here. I'm sorry, you put a period here or an exclamation point, however you want to. I'm showing strong feeling, so I'm going to put an exclamation point. But if you put a period, that's okay too. It's just on the way you're saying it. But I put an exclamation point and I put my quotation marks. She, capitalized she, because it's a new sentence, she named him Juan Alvarez Gomez. So Juan is his name. I capitalized Juan, capitalized Alvarez. Gomez is already capitalized for me. After his grandfather. And then I put a period. The narrator is saying this. She named him Juan Alvarez Gomez after his grandfather. I know this because it's not saying who said it or how it was said. So there's no need for quotation marks. I know that's tricky. And if you noticed, every single sentence this time had to be capitalized. Every single sentence had to be capitalized. I'm sorry, not every sentence had to be corrected. So not all the time will you get that free sentence. Okay, you won't always get that free sentence. So make sure you're doing your best to know the difference. Okay, the next lesson is going to be your test lesson. So I'm going to stop this lesson and wish you guys the best of luck. You guys are going to do amazing, okay? But this is a tricky test. It's even trickier now that you're doing it on a computer. So when you do your next lesson, I want you to do lesson 70 with me on the video before you do your test, and make sure that you are trying your hardest and that you are ready to succeed. All right, friends, good luck. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and we'll see you guys next time.